silence is not the words coming out of your mouth, but the silence of insight not getting attached to the extra words of the outside world, not attached to any thought of outside world which is not of your necessity. No words, not to see any extra, not to hear anything extra. That is called silence. Not keeping your mouth shut that you want food at your home and then you say with the symbols only. Not that silence. Actual silence is that where you are inside continuously with the God. And whenever you get the chance outside, you are with the God. You have mentioned in one of your Vaanis threefold process to the complete realization of the truth, which are Shravan, Manan and Nidhyasan. Why is it important to get the knowledge through Vaanis when all the truth will reveal itself at the end? Why to use the mind in Manan to grasp the knowledge when aiming to be no mind? Kindly explain the above and the stage of Nidhyasan in detail. Shravan, Manan and Nidhyasan. 3 points. 3 turning points. 3 turning roads for the destination. The destination when is the God, our creator, my creator, this body creator, this body sustainer, this body destroyer. One who creates, who sustains and destroys is the God. One who creates, sustains and destroys is the God. Means He is beyond the creation. He is beyond the sustaining. He is beyond the destroyer. He is the master for all three. He cannot be destroyed. He is. So the one to whom we say the God, who sent us to this planet, to this home, to visit, we forget to go back. It is as you go from your home for your office or for some picnic or some enjoyment in another country, and your memory is lost. You do not know about yourself. Who are you? From which country you came? No identification with you. Then what will you do? You'll wander here and there. But someday, a relative of yours, a friend of yours who knows you, who also had come to that country, comes to you and tells how you are here and how is your state. Because who lost the memory is like a beggar. The one who is the king, if wandering like a beggar, definitely there will be a pain for the one who knows he is a king and he is staying like a beggar, so that the one reminds him of his kingship, reminds him of his the kingship, reminds him through the words Because communication is only the way between the human beings. If there is no communication, it is difficult. Even the blinds, the deaf also can understand through the communication. Communication by the symbols to the deaf, communication through the fingers touching by the blinds. Because unless there is a world, you cannot understand anything. So if someone is deaf, is a big problem. Blind may be okay because at least he can hear. Because words plays the major role in communicating. Because you have forgotten the language of silence. In fact, you have come from the silence. Silence means the zero, blank. But you have forgotten in this complete crowd, in the hustle and bustle, so loud noises you like. You never think of sitting alone. You always think of talking to someone, communicating someone, to see TV. There must be something. If not outside, inside you are going through your words. Communication inside. So communication is your base. So in that communication 24 hours, even at night when you see dream, it is a communication going on. It is only when the communication gets the loud noise, it becomes a dream. Nothing else. Dreams are nothing. It is just fill of your subconscious mind body with the thoughts. Thoughts are nothing but the words. And when you go beyond the words, that is the silence. In the mother womb, you were in silence. You have come from silence, but you are in loud, you are in sounds. You now like the words. If somebody is sitting near to you is not speaking to you, you think he is not happy with me, he is angry, she is angry. So you see at home, if somebody keeps quiet, we don't like it. We think something wrong. So one who is continuously in words, in the sound, is not aware of the silence, that he is born out of the silence. He is silence. And silence is God. Silence is love. You see, even those who go deep in love, they don't want any words between them. They just say, keep quiet. Words are not required in love. That's why the love we say the God. And God and love means silence. Where there is silence, love will increase. Words are not that end for the silence. Love is only the deep silence. In the beginning, love also starts with the words. But with the words, what happens in your outside, the materialistic, the Mayavi, the deadly world, was drag your love to the dirty love. Means your love falls. And in the spiritual world, your love goes with the silence. Your words goes down and ultimately silence comes. So that's why you rise in love. When you go through the Gardam journey to your destination, the God. Words will keep on reducing. Words will keep on reducing. One day words will not be of use. Words will not be of use. What I am saying to you, the words, there will be no words. Then sound. You will love the sound. Like a lorry by the mother. A child is sleeping. So you enjoy the sound. And after that sound, silence will come. Silence will come. Even the words is there, sound is there, but in the words and silence, words and sound, you will see it is in you that ears are not working at all. That state is the final where silence comes even in the sound. That is what the state of silence is, the God. Is the God, the destination. You had come from silence. So where you go into silence at last, when the silence means inside the thoughts should come to the silence, means no materialistic, the Mayavi, the worldly thoughts anymore stagnating inside, not getting anywhere halted inside, not getting gathered inside, not getting that formation of subconscious mind body, just passing through outside thoughts as required, otherwise no entry inside. Then only and only the God. Thoughts continuously of the God, other than the as required for the outer world. Silence does not mean that keeping your mouth shut. That is not the silence. If you have kept your mouth shut, but inside the thoughts are going of the outside world, getting somewhere gathered also, this is the worst silence. That will break your mind. You will be seeing that inside more bad state is coming. Those people keep their silence, there is our mourn breath, silence fast. Those people are getting more irritated inside. Outside they will looks like they are very gentlemen for the people that they are in the silence. But inside they have so much of loud noises. And whenever they speak, that noise will be so high that one will be feared of that sound. Because that one day they will cover in the other days. So the silence in fact is not the words coming out of your mouth, but the silence of insight not getting attached to the extra worlds of the outside world. Silence is not attached to any thought of outside world which is not of your necessity. No words. Not to see any extra. Not to hear anything extra. That is called silence. Not keeping your mouth shut that you want food at your home and then you say with the symbols only. Not that silence. Actual silence is that where you are continuously with the God inside. Inside continuously with the God. And whenever you get the chance outside, you are with the God. The God. The God is who? Who is in complete silence inside. Complete silence means who is nowhere attached with the outside world. The whole world is dead for him or her. The complete world is dead. Let the world die. Anyone die even. Not only I'm taking outside, even inside, in his family even. Let anything goes wrong. He is beyond everything. Let anything goes away. The money or anything he has, let it get somewhere crucified. He is beyond. That much silence. That silence one who had is a God on earth. Because God is not having any special face. Anyone who reached to his original state of silence is God on earth. That silence point is inside of everybody. So all are God. But God had forgotten that they are God. So that's why to just awake them, the friend, the relative who met in the other country, reminds him who is the son of the king and working like a beggar, always sad. So that one reminds him. And there is no other mean than the words. Because your mind is full of words. Your thoughts are continuously in words. That's why the one tells you in words. And that words is known as lecture, Vaani, speech, whatever the word you say. I say Vaani, why? Because then I say lecture, it is as good as that materialistic word you say. All are synonyms, but in the Adhyatam, in the spirituality, we have to make some difference. When I say Vaani, you will not take it as speech and lecture of the outer world. Vaani is connected to the God home journey words. Takes your mind away from the outside materialistic Mayavi words. So that the Vaani is nothing but to kill your materialistic world which had gone inside. Otherwise, how will you understand? how will you understand? You are already lost memory of your God home. So how you will understand? You have to start your journey with the words only, because you are just brought up by words. You are living by words. You are all around is words. You are completely in loud. If you say outside, I don't like the sound, but inside sound is there. Inside loudness is there. That's why somewhere you are attached to your lust. If you're not attached to lust, to anger, to greed, to ego and attachment, definitely one out of five is high always in one man. Who has not reached the silence, out of these five, one will be high in one person. Other four will be there. It is not that four will lost. If one is there, four will follow. But one will have the highest degree. Somebody will see, he will be more lusty, she will be more lusty, not bothering about anything. And anger, greed, ego and attachment will be less than the lust. Someone will be more greedy, only money, this, he's not bothered. Another lust, anger, greed, ego, he will be slow. Someone will be so much in attachment to children, attachment that he will not be having others high. So something is very high in one, other four are less than that. So these five, how to get it out from your inside thoughts? Outside it is a flower. Outside the greed, lust, ego, attachment and all is the flower. But inside it becomes just killing you, just keeping you away from your original home. To get you reminder call, to get you known about that, the words are required, and the words just kill your mind, which is completely outside materialistic world attached. So when I say, when the spiritual people, the spiritual masters said in the different way, whatever the way they experience, they said the same word. Words are same, because words had been made by the world. Alphabets are same, 26 letters are there. You cannot go away from that words. So there is only a synonym, the word is just for the spiritual world used. So in that is said the Vaani. Vaani is nothing but the God home journey way, how to go just to kill your words of materialistic insight. So this Vaani, the words, when it goes inside, it just react. This is just going inside and reacting to your words. You have your own words. You have your own words, because Vaani, as Shravan it is said, because without Shravan, without listening, how the words will go inside. When you listen to it, then only words will work. It is that you are open the Vaani and you are working here, they are not listening. Not listening, just words are going on. When Vaani you are listening, with the full concentration. I say to you, as in the beginning, Gyan is very much required. Unless you reach to the extreme point. Extreme point is nothing, as the last stage is said, Nidhyasan. In Nidhyasan, words are withdrawing. The word Nidhyasan used by the spiritual people is nothing but continuously in touch with the truth, continuous touch with the true master, continuous touch with the guide who has brought you up to that point. That is called Nidhyasan. That is the last state. When journey goes to the last, when the materialistic world is getting over to the edge where we say the Mumukshu state. Mumukshu. So, when you are listening the words, the Vaani, this Vaani, if you are listening is also when you keep concentration on the words, that words will go inside. That's why I say, whenever you listen the Vaani, in fact, you should always give 5 minutes space. 5 minutes, get yourself completely off from the outside world. For Vaani, for 1 hour, whatever the time in the Vaani you see, you just forget the world for that much period. This is my time, now nothing for this world. This time is for my time, which is going to work for my inside body, my micro, my soul, my conscious body. which is going to be infinite life. Outside body will die. So for this, I am just leaving the world for 1 hour. Close the door, wherever you are, office or anywhere. Forget everything. Put the mobile on vibrate mode somewhere else, from the pocket, nothing else, and just sit and just start the Vaani. With the leads, okay, more better. With the leads, just continuously listen the Vaani. Even you feel sleep in between, not the problem in the beginning, because thoughts of mind is Vaani of mind, is my experience. I am taking you to the point where I have reached and come back, giving you the way. So my thoughts and the thoughts inside you. Your thoughts are also going. Your thoughts and my thoughts are not the same. Your thoughts and my thoughts are different on many things. So, my thoughts when go inside, when you are listening, Shravan means listening. If you are a listener, when you listen the words, there are the words inside you which you have been conditioned by birth. You have gained by your books. You have read books even, the godly books sometimes. So your Vaani inside and my Vaani. Your Vaani, that the Pandit Vaani which you have just copied from others, not yours experience. My Vaani, my experience, all the words are experience, will go inside, will just shout with your Vaani, will shout on you. That Vaani, that my words and your words will fight inside. You will say, no, how is this? This is not that. It is that. What Guru is saying, no. There will be questions coming inside. Then you will be agreeing to yourself sometime, forgetting me. Sometime to me, sometime to you. So this fight will keep on continuously till you reach to that state, the fourth stage, the Turiya state, after the Nidhyasana is said. That is what the Turiya state in Upanishad it is said, and in Gita it is said as Sthiti Pragya, Satyar by Guru Nanak Dev, Nirvana by Buddha, Kaivalya by Mahavir, and so on. Enlightenment by Jesus, enlightenment. So this state where Nidhyasana also goes. These three are the turning way on the route, like you turn the roads. So these three roads are taking you to the destination. When you reach the destination, three are gone. No Shravan, no Manan, no Nidhyasana. No Nidhyasana, because Nidhyasana is also doing. Shravan is a doing, no doubt. Listening is a doing. And then when you are going inside, you are going with my thoughts inside Manan. In that also they are doing. It is doing. But then behind that, when you are going continuously with a master inside, that also is doing. So doing inside, not outside. You want something to do outside, but I say you no. Outside doing will not take you to the God home. Outside will take you to the temple, Gurdwara, mosque and church. Outside going is the beginning as the primary education in the school, as you go to the LKG, KG. That's all. When you come to the first, then you are not going to the KG class. So you are on the same class in the world. One is dying at the same class. Like a bull in the field going in the cycle on the same point and thinks that bull had gone thousands of kilometers away. But in fact, standing there only and dies there only. So the one who started his worshipping at the beginning when he was young or child, as said by the parents or by the society, doing this, doing that, and at death also doing the same, means where he had gone. He had not come to silence. He is doer. Doer. If you are doer, then who is God? Then God is not doing. You are doing. You are doer. So doing anything, that's why the one who is experienced will never tell you anything of do. Who says you do something means he is not experienced, the spiritual master. Doing of anything outside will not take you to God. Yes, if you are conditioned or doer by the birth, somebody may play the game with you to just do it, starting with the child and take you to the young. Ultimately, because he knows that you always outside world, in the Mayavi world, always going from one to this point, this to that, you are jumping only like a monkey. So they will tell you on the Gaudam journey also to ride like a monkey. If these are all outside practices they do, either they are not experienced, they are not the godly person, or sometimes they make you to jump like a child, do this, do that. But in fact, on the God home journey to the destination, the complete journey of God home inside is undoing. Undoing. Because inside doing with naturality, inside doing what I am saying, you listening is a naturality. You just listen. So when you go into that, you make the dharana that I want that samadhi, samadhan, that ultimately that what does this life is. Who is the God? My creator, sustainer. I want to meet him. I want to reach that point where he stands. He is in silence. God is silent. Everything coming from the silence. That's why it is said silence is gold. Gold. Scientists also prove that this Big Bang theory coming from one point, the silence broke, and immediately the sound comes, and with sound everything is created. Sound is nothing but the Maya. God is nothing but the silence. So sound had come from silence. So there is a sound hidden in silence that comes whenever it is required. So your sound as necessity outside should come, and sound is the energy. Sound is the energy. So energy when goes to the eyes, you can see, goes to the ear, you can hear, goes to the nose, you can smell, goes to the tongue, you can taste, goes to the body, you can touch. So these five senses working with the sound energy, the current. So that is why beyond the sound there is a silence, and that state is called God. So that silence we have to reach, not shutting your mouth. Only you have to speak outside as required. Telegraphic words. You should hear as telegraphic the outside world. You should see as the telegraphic what is required outside. Try. Slowly, slowly, slowly reduce it. Outside your all the activities. Tasting food, more food. Slowly, slowly as required for your body. Slowly, slowly, whatever you have used, perfumes or any smells, slowly, slowly go back. Come to the natural smell. Go beyond this artificial beauty. There is a natural face is always better than the artificiality. Remember it. Okay, for the world you make little makeup, but not that so much that you want to show yourself like a model outside. If you are on the God home journey, you should be naturally beautiful. Whatever you are, there must be a small dressing. It is not that I am saying you go like that outside a complete rough. If God had made the beautiful things to make you beautiful, so at least use the very normal and natural. And inside, silence is nothing but the complete naturality. God is natural. Maya is artificial. Everything what is artificial is going to die. So everything outside is Maya, is illusion. What is today, tomorrow going to die. Whatever, your house, your office, your bank accounts, your children, your parents, your mother, your husband, your wife, your relations, your friendship, your body, all will die. Those who are going to die is just illusion. You think it is real. You will think as real. Even at the age of 50, 60, 70, people are rushing for Maya. And they are going into the graveyard cremation ground anytime. They are not aware of that silence they have to achieve. That is also as per their predestined karmas. Because after many births, one come across the one who is experienced of silence, means who has entered the God home, got the smell, taste, touch, and every that enjoyment there which is beyond. He had reached the sixth sense, the third eye, the 10th door, and had come to tell the world, his brothers and the sisters, his sons and the daughters, his friends, that you come to that state where you have to reach. You are just spoiling your energy in the outside, the materialistic, the Maya world, which is already predestined. You cannot get anything more than your destiny. So better do your karma in the relaxed mode, a division of the 24 hours into 3 parts, 8 hours for the materialistic, the bodily world, 8 hours for the inside, the godly, the spirituality, the silence world. and 8 hours for the sleep and the rest of the body, the instrument which is working. But the moment you reach towards the 8 hours, you will see the outside your world for the materialistic physical body work. The nature will start working, that 8 hours will also be reducing. Will be reducing automatically. And that reducing, then automatically this is only the Mayavi world where it goes inside, takes you to go for rest. You know, rest is only required when you are in the outside world. If you are not in the outside world, rest is not required. It is just to abide the rules of the Godism, abide the rules of the nature. One is going to rest, and the rest is not required for 24 hours. One can go continuously without sleep. So that only when you are reaching to the point nearby, all that physical body tiredness will go off. The world of tiredness will go from your life. The world of sickness will go from your life. The world of death will go from your life. It will be only the circle outside, those who are trying to reach to the silence point, that's the eyesight on them only, because they are trying to reach. So that will be the compassion for the one who is dead. That will be compassion, the one who is in silence. So silence is nothing but beyond the three. And it is only when you listen the Vaani, the words, and your Vaani inside, both will go across. And how much you listen, how much you execute to it, how much you obey to it. That is important then. And then when you obey to it, execute to it, executing the Vaani of the one who is saying, I am experienced, I am silence, I am on that point, you listen to me. When you execute yours and his, you will see 10 times, 20 times, whatever you had done of your own, whatever he said to you, you will see that 20 times, all time you will be failure. All times you will be failure. Then every time you are failure, then you think you are so intelligent, you are intellectual. Then you are fool. So be like fool. That your ego makes you intelligent. And then intelligence, see, the ego, as long as you drag, one is required. Till your ego is not disappearing, your Vaani, the words are required. The moment your ego is reducing, the words will be reducing. So it is completely inversely proportional. One will go up, one will go down. The more you listen the words, the more ego you have. The more less ego is coming, words will be reducing. Don't do it by mind. Again I am telling you, because till you reach to the state of that Nirvan, Sthiti Pragya, Kevalya, Satyar, that Turiya Avastha, beyond three, you need the words. You need the words. So continuously concentrating on words till the last, you are dissolved completely. Gyan is not, because when you go further and further, words will not be of that much use. But the one-to-one, what is said, one-to-one with the master, what is happening between the Arjuna and Krishna, what is happening between Guru Nanak and Angad, what is happening between Meera and the Sandridas, individual one-to-one is required in that. Why? That Gyan, the top secret Gyan, because just killing that were points which are left inside you. Whole Vaani is not for you now. When you reach to the Jigyasu state, the whole complete Vaani is a buffet system. Everybody will pick up its own. But when you go further to the advance of your journey, go on the Jigyasu and to the Mumukshu, every word is not for you. So you have to clarify it. That whether it's for me, I am getting this. So that points in you which are required, that points only the master will hammer. That is one-to-one. That is a special class, special tuition for you, special energy to you. So in that point, that's why the true master always says, speak. Anything hangs on inside you. If you are free in relaxed mode, is okay. But if the journey beyond 75, wherever you are, you should get everything cleared from your mind. Anything, whatever you have inside, even bad, wrong, anything for the master also. If you think, no, he's wrong. Don't think that I should not tell him. Tell him that I think here you are wrong. He may scold you if you are in advanced journey. If you are not listening the words by love, you are not understanding, he will scold you sometimes, may buffet you. But only that you should be very open to your master, like Arjuna to the Krishna was complete open. That's why Krishna could hammer him and he could get that state of Sthiti Pragya in 18 days. What is said, 18 days it was. 18 chapters, 18 days. Whatever. It is a story. Don't go into the days. Because Janak got in 5 minutes. So whatever. The Gyan was going on. So you reach to that state where the silence is there, the words of mind, the Vaani, and Vaani of you inside, of your mind, which is not of experience, copied by some vehicle, something of experience, something copied. So those words of yours and my words, both will crash inside, is called the Manan. Manan. My mind and your mind will cross. And then let us see, you will say no to your mind. Or let me say no to my mind. Man, na. Ma, na, na. Man, na. Man, mind, na. Who will say no? By the fight between you and me in the mind, inside your thoughts and my thoughts. Who will say no to the mind? Who will be showing that I am right? So if you show right yourself, even your words are not complete experience, 100% your words are not experience, and if you say, yeah, no, I am right. Remember it. The true master is one. He will never go in that discussions. Discussions, he never go. Discussions never go. He will make you right. He will make you right. He will say, I am wrong, no problem, you are right. But that one who says, oh, master has said me right, but it is not the right, but he don't want to go into discussions. If you are in the advanced study, he will tell you 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. But he will not tell you every time. He will tell, okay, go ahead. Then you will come to know that whether you are wrong or right in the future. So that's why the important thing is that with the master, if you know that the one to whom I am hearing, I am listening, is he the right, the true master or not? The important is that. And that can be calculated within a week maximum. If you are thirsty or hungry on the journey, within a month, within a year, how long? So you have to just make certified, it is as certificate given outside, certified doctor, MBBS, MD. So from your mind, can you say he is the true master? True means not the truth, not the Sat Guru. Sa Datta Ya, I say the true master, not the truth master. At least the subject of truth to be taught by the true master, true teacher. So is it true? When will you come to know? How long you will certify? You will completely destroy your life by taking acceptance that yes, he is the true master. So that is important. And once you understand, I am wrong, he is right. The day you declare inside, I am wrong, he is right, he is never wrong. From that day, your journey will keep on ascending. Fast, on the very fast track, on the express highway. Because now I understood. Even you have the doubts, even you have the questions, not the problem. But you know, whatever doubts or anything coming in me, I am definitely wrong, but I am not able to understand. I want the clarification for it. Please make me understand. That is what Arjuna was doing. The whole Gita came because of Arjuna came to know that I am wrong, he is right. That's why Gita came. Remember it. Always the Gita comes, the Granth comes when there is a disciple who takes complete acknowledgement of the master that he is right, I am wrong. Even he has the doubts, any doubt, even on the master. But he says, no, I am wrong. That if you say confirmation, acknowledging yourself, I am wrong, then definitely he will make you completely all right on that point of understand. By left, right, this way, that way, he will take you to the point of no return. He will make you confirm, not that by pressure, but he will clear your every doubt inside from your brain. As we give something to our child by hook or by crook, see the TV, teach toy, this thing, that thing. Likewise, he will take you to any way, like Krishna take Arjuna to all the ways, by left and right. But at last, he was completely eliminated. His mind was no mind. His mind full of words, became no mind with the mind of Krishna. But Krishna mind was no mind, the true mind, and his mind was not the true mind, the wrong mind, false mind. So the mind of yours is false mind. How can we make the true? So the true master uses the word, because without the words you cannot reach to the point of no return. Point of no return means out of this birth and death cycle. So how will you reach to the state of Nidhyasan? Nidhyasan means continuously now is my master, nothing else. His right means now Manan. Why Manan? My thoughts, your mind, my mind, both coming out inside you, not inside me. I am not thinking of you inside. What I have said, I am not thinking what I am saying to you. Your thoughts are not going inside me, because I know what I am saying is the truth. The God is speaking through me, not me. I am dead. So you are wrong. So it is you who will keep in mind grinding the words, not me that I have to. What I am saying, I am forgetting everything. Right? It is going away. After Vaani, I will not know what I have said today. What is the Vaani today? And I don't need to go on the books and read the books and tell you anything about that what you are asking. Yes, sometimes the words, those difficult words are used. That word meaning only, that what the meaning of this word. So, my word saying, I don't need your words to get inside me to grind. It is you who have to decide. Yes, for the materialistic world, to make the acting outside, how to go inside the world, that how the world is acknowledging the thing, how world will come to know about this, I have to ask you people. Like people, you will say, don't like this, that they are coming near to you. Sometimes there are the women's girls are coming near to you. So it is not that people are taking another way. They do not know. They are in the lusty. So they think another way. Some things you will inform me. So this should be like this. That I will ask to you. But he is not saying that it is wrong. Nothing is wrong for him. And he is not bothered about anybody. But he is bothered only that let the people come to that point from the lust to that truth. Let it come from that inside dirty all his thoughts to the pure thoughts. Because all is dirty inside you. Nothing is dirty. Only the thoughts when you take inside with your dirty mind, it becomes dirty. Because one who is having lust inside will always be lusty for everything. Even a brother and sister going on the road, if you do not know, you will say, oh my God, what a good girlfriend. Huh? If they are hugging, what you will think? You don't know. They are brother and sister, their mother and the son. But your mind will be in that way. He is the father and the daughter. Father, no, you will take in your mind because you are lusty. The lust always takes the one relation. And who is beyond the lust, he is not thinking anything about that what they are doing. That's the love. He knows the love. That's all. He has the love. Whatever one is doing, he is not bothered about. It is you who has to utilize his mind inside. You have to utilize your mind. You are on the wrong track. You are not with experience of everything. You are in the materialistic world. You are lusty, angry. You are greedy, ego. You are in attachment. Not the true master. Our whole world is dead for him. He comes to your point to take you to that point of highest. If he comes to you, talks to you, if he talks with the children as a children, talks to the young as a young, talks to the old as a old, he is only taking you. You take him as your brother, as a father, as a whatever, your friend. He behaves in the same way. But ultimately, he has to take you to the Godism. And Godism is nothing. He is your Parama, super mother, super father. There the lust disappears. Your anger disappears. There everything is disappearing. Complete silence means no lust, no anger, no greed, no ego, no attachment inside. Everything is illusion he had understood outside just to play the game and go back to your home. So this is what required. Only with the words, your words will be out. Iron will only cut the iron. You cannot cut the iron with the wood. You need iron to cut the iron. So that is why you have to understand with the words, the Vaani, and that only available, that only is possible when you go into the listening of the Vaani, the Shravan. And with that insight, when you make the Manan is that whenever anywhere in your outside world, my Vaani will come automatically outside. Then no, do like this. You will immediately know, no, Bhaiya had said this, uncle had said that, Guruji had said that. Immediately now it is you. I accept my words. So just compare yours and mine and come to the result. Take 10 times judgment, 20. How long you'll keep on making the judgments? So the moment your manan is over, where you say, I am no mind, you are completely right, I am wrong on this, whatever going on. So now whatever you say, that is surrender, knee down. The meaning of knee down is what? When you knee down in front of a master, I am wrong, you are right. I am surrendering my mind to you. That's why you are putting your head down. That is why it was starting with the true master. Now what you are doing in the temple, Gurdwara, mosque and churches and all these things. But that you are kneeling down is just nothing but that also is of your outside acting only. You are not kneeling down in front of anybody. You have the ego. And you are not even thinking of getting your ego killed. Then please kill my mind. Kill my this illusionary world outside which had gone. So once you are true to the master, when you say I am nothing, you are everything for me now. When that's manan, that no mind state, then I am wrong, you are right. And when it goes to the level where you say that now nothing lives in me, then manan is also over. Now words are over. There is nothing, just like a puppet, like a servant. That is called the surrender. When you surrender inside, that time you will see that continuously the master is there. You are completely with the master. Continuously thoughts with the master. Because master who have reached, taken you there. Because every face is of the God face. You are the God face. Every face belongs to the God. You all are the God. So one who reached to the silent state, beyond lust, anger, greed, ego and attachment, no sound inside, just wherever you are, when you turn back, you are not with the one. Wherever you are not with the one. Suppose you are fighting with one outside. Your servant had stolen something and you are just angry on him, shouting on him. The moment you turn back, there is a one who is your loving, your beautiful on the way of God journey. You will be not the same as you are doing that. Within that back, you turn. Your face will be inside also changed, complete in the peace. Inside you are not disturbed with that angry mode. That is acting outside. When you turn back, you are with the one. And when you turn to the third, you are not with the one. Wherever you are there only with the one. 100% you give everyone wherever you are. So that 100% whenever, wherever you are, is the complete silent state. And that is called, complete silent state is the Godism. That is what called Nirvana, Sthiti, Pragya, Turiya state. And inside, when continuously with the thoughts of the true master, is the Nidhyasana state in body. Nidhyasana is nothing but the continuous state in body. And beyond body is the Turiya state. Turiya state, we have become one. Because two bodies, Nidhyasana will be continue, but beyond Nidhyasana you have reached. When you are with the body, with the master, you will be enjoying the double. Inside the same and outside the same, you are two. The master divides into two. One is the physical outside, one is the inside, that the spiritual beyond the body. So one is the mortal master and one is the immortal master. Inside, when you are not with him physically, and outside when you are with him, so you enjoy everything, double enjoy. So I am eating twice. Whatever I am giving food inside to me, I am giving to my master. Whenever I am walking, I am with my master. When I am sleeping, I am with my master. And whenever I am going there physically with him, anywhere, it is like inside also and outside also. That is the enjoyment. That is double bliss. That is double enjoyment, you say. Double bliss, whatever the word you use. But that is the state where you enjoy the life. Because once the world is no more inside, that Nidhyasana means world is no more inside. Nothing of the world is inside. That is the final state where your mind stops. Mind stops. No mind state. More thoughts and thought, more Vaanis, and you have gone beyond. Now beyond words, beyond sound and in silence. And now you are sitting continuously, not living even 1 second of your life with him. Not saving 1 second live. Today is like live Vaani. But anywhere you find live, you will not miss even a one moment. Not one moment, 1 second even. You will leave everything. Unless very extreme emergency with heart attack state. Heart attack state. Even in heart attack also you will not get up so easy. Let the one take him away. But in that state I am telling you, even death will not make you stop from the life. Even the live telecast. Remember it. I am telling you the state of silence. Let the people die. Let the world die. Let anything happen in the world. You are not going to bother. You are not going to live even 1 second. And when you are with him, outside, that time continuously will be 24 hours into 60 minutes to 60 seconds. Well, that is a deep enjoyment. Who was inside, now with me outside. So now no more in human body I am coming on this earth, in this mortal body. Let us enjoy it. Because all the enjoyments will be with the one only. The whole world disappears. Nothing remains inside. So only the God is there. And God is one to whom you are dissolved. So dissolved state is the final Turiyavastha. And that in body, when you are, because now in the body, the master, the God is with all the worldly gods. All are the gods. But they have forgotten. So he is busy with the world. So you will say, not the problem after this body. I know that whole world is not going to come, as all are completely attached to the outside world. So not the problem. After this body disappears, I will have the infinite time with him or her. So he is not bothered about. He says, not the problem, do the work. Because with the body, what can be done will not be with the body, without the body. What Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Guru Nanak, Ram, Paramahansa, Sai Baba, Muhammad, Mira, Sahajullah, Kabir, Farid, Lao Tse, Sukrat had done during their life in body, cannot do now. You see. So that's why when in body, the one, the true master gives his 100%. When I said he gives 100%, God gives 100% through his instrument to the world. That's why he gives the complete time to the world. And those who are in deep love, those who are getting completely dissolved, going to the nidhyasan state, they are not bothered about the outside. If they are getting the time, whatever the time they have, they enjoy those moments. Even a 1 minute or a 1 second, not getting, not the problem. Inside, they are enjoying with the other, inside the true master, immortal body. When they are in the outside world, they are enjoying those moments also. So that is what the state of silence, nidhyasan in body continuously. The world is no more, the world is dead, only with the one, and dissolve after the body. That is called Ardhanareshwar. You are one throughout, infinite, no birth and death. No one going to interfere, because the master, the God is not one, God is many. So the same face becomes many faces for you. That's why the silence master, the true master, is the one to whom everybody will love in the same way. Everybody will think, no, he loves me 100%, she loves me 100%. Nothing like 99.9, because he loves 100 to each. Because he is not one, he is many. She is many. So the silence, the love, the true master is one who is completely loving to all. So that the state, now you have to understand that Shravan, by listening only, you can move. That's why Vaani is required. And no mind, to make no mind, these words will make you no mind. Otherwise, you cannot understand my silence. One day, definitely, words are not required. Vaani is not required. Sound is not required for you. They are nidhyasan. But it does not mean, I will not listen to the Vaani, live live telecast and this and that. Not the problem. Not the problem. But that silent state, you see the outcome of you. Have you dissolved completely? Have you dissolved continuously? Nothing of the outside world touches you now. Nothing of the world. If something is touching, still you need the words. Still you need the sound. Because that state, and in that when you reach to resolve also, that time also you will not live 1 second. I am telling you of the life. That let it be live Vaani or live with him. Not at all. Yes, definitely. Words will be of no use for you. Sound will be of no use for you. But the life. Because you know the whole world is dead for me. Now only one face, if I want to see. Only one to whom I can hear. Only one. That's all. So you will not leave one moment, because that is the energy which will take you to move in this world for your balance of your lifetime as per your predestined death date. Because that is the one vehicle. That's why when there is a body alive of the master, one enjoys completely physically to be with him, because outside the body never remains forever. When he is no more, she is no more, then inside he has to enjoy, because the true master never dies for the one who is completely dissolved or on the edge of dissolvement. Those who are in the nidhyasan state also, for them also it is not that the true master is died. So this is what the theory, that remaining in contact with the inside, the silence last state. So nidhyasan means now no manan. Manan is over. Shravan is over. Going ahead. Completely inside with the, that is the final state. But in body it is nidhyasan, outside is the turiya state. Turiya. When the master body is no more, it is turiya state comes inside. With the master always. The outside is not there now to enjoy. Otherwise, with the outside you have the double enjoyment. So that the turiya state, stuti pragya kevalya, that the entry ticket for your God home. You are no more in this birth and death cycle after this last, your birth on earth. So that also you have to understand, if your master had the compassion to give all the time to the world, to all his brothers and sisters, sons and the daughters and all his friends, then you should also have the same quality as your master is having. Then only you are dissolving. So unless you dissolve, you have to just make inside your all the thirst and hunger to a controlled state. Controlled state means get yourself adjusted, get your mind not to get angry and to get any complaints. In the love you can have, but not inside hurting and going away from the master. Because in a very lifetime, after many births, after many human births, you get the time to be in touch with the one who is the true master. Remember it. Otherwise, see, billions of people dies without meeting the master. They just go to the temple, Gurdwara, mosque and church, die on the first step itself. That God had not come to you. You go to somebody home for 2, 3 times, 4 times. Will you go 5th time? You will say, no, you come to my... If he is not coming, will you go? No. You are going to temple, Gurdwara, mosque, church for many years together. Is he not coming to you? Why you are going? It is like eating always to someone, asking someone, never giving anything to him. Always asking something. Never you give something to him. And what can you give to the God is your ego. The moment you give your ego, that body belongs to God, not to you. So why you say, I. Just forget your I. You give your I to the God which you have created inside you. Give your I, God will enter in you. Now no need. No need. You will not be thirsty of going anywhere, because God is with you always. Now if any temple, Gurdwara, mosque, church or any holy place calls you, then only your legs will be going there, because those places also call sometimes to those godly silent people, so that someone had come of our nature, because they make to move over there. Not that they are interested to go anywhere. It is a God. If they are going anywhere, they are going to Vaishnavi. The Ma is calling them to come to this point. All beggars are coming here. If they are going some temple or Gurdwaras, only they are calling, because all beggars are gathered there. And they say that we are not meeting the beggars. So someone who is king, they say, who is on the silent state, not having anything demand of the outside world. So let them come to this place to make it holy. So with the spiritual masters, that place again gets washed away. Ganga also become holy. That places become holy again with the touch of that day. The Nirakar also enters in them. Enters in them on that places. They dance in them. They enjoy with that body. Remember it. That is what you have to experience. You have to experience many things. And that without Vaani, without Jnana, how can you reach to the extreme? Words only required. And my words and your words, whatever inside your doubts, anything comes and clears. And then the one day Nidhyasan state will come, and that is the end in this body. And beyond it, the final state. No more in body, nirvana. So that is what you have to achieve. In the words is very difficult. You have to experience something and just go ahead with the listening of Vaanis. So get yourself touch to your soul, the silence, then only you'll understand from which point I am speaking to you. Don't only see me outside, see me inside during the silence, and you will find me inside. I will be with you, and that inside will be for infinite. Outside is not for infinite. We are temporarily just to take you inside. This body is Vaani, inside is silence. So go to touch my silence inside. If you stand on this Vaani body, then this will be only temporary relation. This will not remain forever. Vaani will not remain forever. The outside body will not remain forever. So grasp me inside during that where I am live in Vaani. Reach to that point from where the Vaani is coming. The silence. That silence. So not to see more outside, not to hear more outside. Outside materialistic, hear only the God, see only the God, talk only the God. Whatever necessity outside, required outside, that only. Otherwise, continue with all, because everything will be continuing as same. Morning Vani, evening Vani, same. There is a lot of stock, thousands of Vani, many Vani which you have not heard even. So just keep on continuing in the same state, not to break, otherwise you will go in the world. 8 hours, how will you spend for the God? So continue with the same Vani, same online bhav, everything will continue same. The God had given you complete recording setup and everything. So then only when I come, I hope that you will be in the flying mode. In the flying mode means I will take you to the sky. Much and more happen on the earth. Let us go to the air now. Those who wants. Many are feared of going to the air now, because it is without the outside flight. So let us go deep inside, silence, outside, not to talk more, not to see more, not to hear more. Well, at home also, don't talk here and there for relation, friendship. Only talk what is required. Forget, you have a big family, new family of relationships. And that is love family. Outside is all attachment and detachment. So just get that point of silence, Nidhyasana, and make your life success. Otherwise, what can I do? Understand?